Someone says, is that the dude with one nut? Yes, that's the dude with one nut. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Stop. Why would you do that? Stop. Why would you guys do that?
You know what I did? I decided to apologize. And see, would the people be happy?
I don't want to talk to this bitch, so I put her in the primary. She going to general.
And by the way, this sets the tone for Justpearlythings. She spends this entire time acting like a dumb ditzy blonde.
Do I think she's a grifter? Absolutely. Yeah, I do. I don't think she believes half the stuff that she says that comes out of her mouth. Her friends, her family, come out and say stuff against her.
It's about her being culturally white.
I don't know. You just see the switch up that she's done over the last 2 years, and it's fascinating to see the kind of title that she's for.
That whiteness is bathed in the lost valley system, aka lost cause narrative. Do we remember my able to say on the lost cause? See, over here, the prison community can get this kind of education. We talk about her blonde hair, and we talk about her. And this is why, guys, never apologize to the mob, because they don't want your apology, they don't care about you, and they just want to see if they can control you.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And we gotta talk about Just Pasty Things, aka Just Nazi Things, alright, aka Casper the Ghost, because she pale as all hell and a stitch of color in her. I don't even know if she could turn red. I ain't never seen it. But either way, we got to talk about her because she finally released her long-awaited diss track, all right, straight from Just Pearly Records, where she got a whole bunch of Negroes on the 360 deal. All right, she just finally released her long-awaited diss video, her comeback. And was it good? Hell no, it was trash. Hell no. What she tried to do was diss the people who were coming at her, but really she bodied herself. She ethered her goddamn self in her own diss video. Because she literally started the diss video off proving that she's an unaccountable modern woman, the same woman that she complains about. Because she starts the damn video off literally saying, oh, well, I tried to apologize so that, the woke crowd wouldn't have a problem and so that they would calm down. But the mob was still upset. The mob didn't accept my apology. So sorry, I'm not sorry. So first of all, you admitted your apology was fake. That's number one. Number two, you also bodied yourself because you proved that you're just as unaccountable as the modern woman that you complained about. How did she prove that, Alex? Simple. Taking accountability isn't just saying I'm sorry, people. All right? If you shoot somebody, you don't get to say, oh, I'm sorry that I shot your brother, sister, son, husband, wife, whoever it was. And the family just forgives you and go, well, if you're sorry. No, that's not what happens. They're still going to want justice. You still have to go to jail, and that's if that family don't get you back first. All right? If you cheat on somebody, you don't just get to say, hey, I'm sorry I cheated on you. Everything should be better now. No, there's going to be consequences and repercussions. You're going to have to earn that trust back. Saying you're sorry is just being a mature adult and being able to admit when you were wrong. But taking accountability is dealing with the consequences of what happens as a result of you being wrong. Again, going back to the other example, if you shoot somebody, the jail time is the accountability for shooting someone. If you turn yourself in and do the jail time, then you're being accountable. Saying I'm sorry is just being apologetic. It's not being accountable. So what Pearl basically said is, I said I'm sorry, so everyone should just let this go. And we should just move on. But what she doesn't want to deal with is the accountability, which is her decline in views, which is the response videos, which is certain people not rocking with her anymore, which is well within their right and reason if that's what they decide to do. She doesn't want to deal with that. So, like a modern woman, she gets mad, becomes petty, takes her apology back, and then releases a diss video to everyone who tried to hold her accountable. Except, get this, except the white people who tried to hold her accountable. Which is funny because this entire thing became a situation because she's allegedly a white supremacist and she agreed with Nick Fuentes' white supremacist talking points. It's interesting that, and I did the video, so for those of you who are going to say they didn't say nothing about her, the video is right there. It's literally on the page. You can go into the page and look at the videos, and it'll say white people really cannot stand Justpearlythings, because they can't. Did Pearl say anything in her response video about Rollo Tomasi? She said, and I quote about Rollo Tomasi, "Oh, well, I reached out to him to work with him. I don't know why he didn't want to work with me." Well, guess what, Pearl? We do, because it's on my channel. He doesn't want to work with you, and I quote, because you're a grifter, you're an idiot, and you're a hypocrite. And I'm not parsing his words. He called you stupid, a grifter, and a hypocrite. He called you stupid and an idiot at the same time. Richard Cooper called you stupid, said that you have no right to be teaching any type of life school because 1, you're not married, and 2, you're not a virgin. And he says he doesn't understand why anyone would take you serious or listen to you. Both of these men said you don't even belong in this space. Papa Gut calls you stupid, ignorant, a grifter, questions if you even believe what you're saying. Your best friend doxed you, called you a whore, and called you a grifter. Did she say anything about any of them in that video? Nope. All she did is say, well, I sent Rollo Tomasi a message. I don't know why he didn't want to work with me. Which is also a lie, because he stated on numerous occasions that's because you're an idiot and a grifter and a hypocrite and you shouldn't be able to be in this place. But she put every single black person who said a negative word about her in that video in one way, shape, or form. And here's what's even funnier. All the coons who was trying to stand up for this racist ass hat, all right, the angry man. Did she mention the angry man? Nope. Did she mention Tommy Sotomayor? Nope. Has she brought either one of them on her channel? Nope. Did she mention Obsidian? Nope. Did she bring Obsidian on her channel? Nope. But all the black people who was cooking her ass, she found a way to bring them up with whack ass jokes, corny ass jokes, calling them woke, which woke used to actually have real meaning. Woke was supposed to mean that you're outside of the matrix and you can see things for what they really are. And you're hip to the realities of the world. Now, when you hear woke, it's basically just a white supremacist beacon. It's their signal. Because they'll call anything that has to do with the empowerment of women or the empowerment of minorities woke. These will be the people who call Marvel woke, because Marvel put a damn female superhero movie out. These are the people who will call The Little Mermaid woke because they made The Little Mermaid black. So she's saying woke mob, basically black people. That's what she's saying. Black people and minorities. Despite the fact there's a whole bunch of white people who are talking about her that she just refused to acknowledge. Right? So she puts out this corny ass video full of a bunch of corny ass disses. The only damn diss that she made that had any type of legs or any type of substance was the out of line diss she made about MTR having cancer. Of all things that she said, the best thing she could get off, and she didn't even say it, I'm pretty sure it was King Richie's cool ass in the background. So, isn't that the bloke who has one nut? Isn't that the bloke who has one nut? And she just laughed at it. I was like, why would you guys say that? Showing her true colors. Now, you could have cracked jokes about the man. You could have flattened his videos down with you in them. You could have did anything. But you're going to make fun of the fact that he had cancer? You're going to call him one nut? That's what you're going to pick? We've had our back and forth. Me and MTR have had our back and forth. We got a debate on this channel. You got to go way back to over a year, but it's on here. I would never talk about his cancer. That's what you're going to do? You're going to talk about the man's cancer. You're going to say the man only got one nut. Showing the true character. She's a piece of shit. If you wonder why this white woman from a affluent family is still somehow single, going into her 30s, that's why. Because they can see through her. They can see that she's full of it. She's a low quality woman, and it showed. Y'all realize in this video, all of a sudden Pearl put makeup on, still pasty as hell. She put makeup on for this video. She got her hair done for this video. She didn't come on this video looking average, so she can claim that what the women were saying about her looking a certain way didn't bother her, but she damn sure changed her look when she made this video. But MTR got it the most, and MTR got it the hardest. Why did MTR get it the hardest? Well, not only because she liked MTR, It was pretty obvious if you see how she looked at MTR, how she interacts with MTR, she liked MTR. But it isn't even just about that. It's also because, and here's the white supremacist in her coming out again, MTR is the light, bright 2 shades from white, black guy who seemed to be articulate to her, right? And he seemed to be a little bit nerdy to her. So she's thinking, I can control this Negro. He has a big fan base. Me and him could be like this. We're going to make a whole bunch of money together. I mean, she was upset at MTR. She in there, I introduced you to my family. You met my family. He probably hit it. She was pissed at MTR. I mean, not only was she pissed enough to talk about his cancer, but he literally got the longest segment of anybody in the video. She threatened him. She said, if you don't take your videos you did with me down, I'm going to copyright strike you. Just like a damn Karen. I'm going to copyright strike you if you don't take those videos down. I'm going to copyright strike you, MTR. Unbelievable. He got the most vitriol. He got his cancer made fun of. He got threatened with copyright strikes. He got told she was really disappointed in him. Talking about some, you met my whole family. He probably hit it too. Listen, MTR been making his raids. He been making his rounds around the chameleons in the manosphere. So he probably hit her too. Probably tore that little flat back up. It probably sounded like this. Because there ain't no clap. It's just... But either way, she was pissed at MTR. She had some corny ass red pill dating show she was gonna drop. Talking about some, are you gonna waste all this footage? Don't nobody want to watch it. First of all, even having a red pill dating show, a red pill bachelor, is an oxymoron within itself. And it's also funny that MTR sat right here, debated me, looked me right in my eyes and said, I'm not a red pill. I'm not red pill. Who said I'm red pill? But then was gonna be the star of a red pill bachelor show. But I digress. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Pasty and her weak ass, corny ass this video, in which her best joke was about a man only having one nut because he has cancer. If you thought before we were reaching by saying this woman was racist, she removed all doubt. By saying she wasn't really sorry, by refusing to take accountability for anything or any backlash that she got, for doubling down on agreeing with Nick Fuentes' racist ass statement, and for only responding to and attacking the black content creators who came at her, despite the numerous white ones who did. She only responded to the black content creators who came at her. At this point, if you can't see Casper the Friendly Ghost, it's clearly a white supremacist who was using black people to propel herself to the top because white people don't like her, which I also explained that on this channel. There's a video documenting that. When she first came out, she tried to make videos for white people. They did not like it. Then she started doing the whitest girl ever reacts to black stuff. And black people were rocking with her, thought she was funny, and she doubled down and stuck to the red pill states, stole all Kevin Samuels' talking points, and tried to become Kevin Samuels Jr. While subconsciously only ever talking about high-value men when the high-value men were white. And only ever talking about hoes when the hoes were black women. And whenever she talked about wives or what type of wife you should want to be, it was always a white woman. Y'all didn't notice none of that. So I don't know what's funnier about this. The fact that she showed that she's unaccountable is basically the modern woman that she complains about. The fact that the best joke she could get off was about a man having cancer. The fact that she wouldn't reply to the white men who was cooking her. Or the fact that the coons who was on here defending her, Angry Bird and Rocket Raccoon, aka Tommy Sotomayor, still didn't get brought up or brought on her channel. I don't know what was funny. But she removed all doubt about what anyone had to say about her. So at this point, if you still rock with Just Pasty Things, then I'm going to assume you either a tether, you in the sunken place, or you're a white supremacist your goddamn self. Because like I said, even white people don't like this girl. That's her market now, and she's got to deal with that. So yeah, 2 months for that whack-ass this video to come out, full of nothing but corniness, and that's essentially my reply to it. Pretty much what I thought it would be. Pretty much proved everything I've ever said about her, and some other people have ever said about her. But what are you going to do? People are going to do what they're going to do. There's still going to be some people who support her. That's fine. That's fine. But to me, she's whack as hell. She's been whack as hell before all this happened. All she's done in this whole situation is remove all doubt that she's whack as hell. Because now I know she's racist and whack as hell. She's not just whack as hell. That wasn't enough. She had to add racist to it. Either way, those are my thoughts the Just Pearly Records 360 deal, this track. She ethered herself. She bodied herself more than she bodied anyone else. I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.